Ok, ¿en qué año tú llegaste, papi?
1968,
Dile. ¿Y cómo viniste?
por avión, en Panamá,
¿Y dónde fuiste primero? Dile, ¿cómo? Te explico.
al Freeport, barco number 1.
¿En qué año compraste la casa?
Sacamos, un alquiler de 1978. Compramos, nos mudamos
¿Y cómo llegaste aquí?
a la casa.
Sí.
Vi a un amigo,
Dile. Te bajaste en New Jersey, ¿verdad?
sí,
Y veniste para acá.
sí,
¿En qué año trajiste mami?
en el 72, 73, 74 por ahí.
¿Y qué te significa la casa para ti?
Una historia.
Explícale a la gente.
Yo trabajé en la Coca-Cola 24 años.
Ajá. ¿Y qué va?
Trabajé en Ingenio Talimán, en los jugos de Orange Blossom. Trabajé en la Coplay, en Pan American Windows.
¿Y cómo tú crees y cómo te sientes lo que está pasando desde la casa?
Un desastre.
Y si tú puedes decir algo a la gente, ¿qué tú puedes decir?
Que no se puede.
En América.
Americanos, no. Problema.
Dile tu nombre. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Marino Moya,
¿De dónde tú vienes?
República Dominicana.
¿De dónde?
Sánchez Samaná.
That's good, bro. Alright, so let people know when you got here to 267.
So for me, when I first got here was back in high school days. I didn't really have a place to go, or I didn't feel like I had a place to go other than, really here, my boys opened up the door to me, and, I kind of took it, and then we ran with it ever since, It was like my new family, I had the love, I had, things I didn't feel I had before. It was a new place for me, and, I was embraced. Even though I was brand new, I was embraced like family. So since then, I never looked back. This has been my family since basically 2011 now. Yeah, no, 2010. Yeah.
And what are my grandparents like mean to you? Like?
I mean, my grandparents and my parents at this point, it's been about 6-7 years now. I've been here. Even when I haven't lived here for a while now, I'm still here every day. Cause it's like that feeling you get to go see your parents. That's how I feel here. I come say hi to everybody. It just feels like home. So I always come through even when it's not where I'm physically living.
Mhm. So one last question is what does 267 mean to you, and what is it saying goodbye to it now?
I mean, 267 to me is the roots, man. It's just the roots of what made me who I am today. It made me like an outgoing person. I learned here, not just from you guys, but the neighborhood. I was a shy person growing up. I was scared to be myself, and being here around you guys so open and, you know, everybody's just themselves, it kind of like let me be myself without being judged the way I used to be growing up, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, man, yeah, it's the root, it's the beginning to like hopefully a long, good story to tell, man.
Facts.
That's how I see it.
That's it. Facts. So we worked 30-something years in Coca-Cola.
You guys did one?
Yeah. So we over there, Martin's was over here. It was like that when you come in. And I used to have all my shoes stacked up. Remember, I used to be up to the ceiling.
Everything I am and what made me came from that 267. All of my ambitions and my dreams started in 267.
Alright, so tell the people when you got here to 267, when you first started coming.
I mean, I met Mario back in like high school, which was 2007. You know, I started visiting his house and coming over just for fun and stuff. I never expected it would have got bigger than what it was, than what it became, you know, what it is now. So basically, I came here, like I said, 2007 to the house.
And coming here, like, you know, tell them, you know, how did it feel? How did it feel like being in this house? What is this house like, you know? How did my family introduce you?
The thing is, you know, when you go to somebody's house, you don't know, you know, you're shy. But that's not the case when I came here. When I came here, his parents were more, you know, more, how can I say it? They like to have guests. They treat you like a guest, like a family. They want you to, you know, make sure you're right. They want to make sure you're right, basically.
Tell them how they never call you by your name. What they call you by your last name?
Yeah, they used to. It's a joke, man, because my last name is Carcamo. It's a Spanish name, but they say Cacamo. You know? They like to make fun of me, but it's family. They don't have harm in it. You know, it's just they messing with you, but they still love you.
And tell them, what does 267 mean to you, and what do you learn from being here?
You know, 267 isn't just a house number. It is not just a house on a block. You know, it's, for me, it's hope. You know, like, as long story short, I was homeless. You know, I ran away and stuff, and I had nowhere to stay. And you know, these guys right here, they gave me, you know, they had welcomed me and stuff like that. Thank you, bro.
Don't worry, keep going, bro. If you gotta cry, just cry. Go, bro. Tell them the truth.
I'm good, man. So you know, they they took me in like family and shit like that. You know, for it to be like the situation we're in right now is kind of difficult. You know, people don't believe in it. You know, they don't see it. You know, this is Wynwood for me. This is in the art district, and you know, we the only ones that deal with it. So it's real difficult what's going on. And it's like I said, man, for 267 to from where it came from and when I came here to what we're going through now, you know, that doesn't mean that the hope is gone. Though I still have faith, and I'm always gonna be with 267. 267 is always gonna be with me.
Mm-hmm. Last question I want to ask you before we over with it is, what does my grandparents mean to you, and what have you learned from them?
If I could say one thing about your grandpa and your grandma, man, no matter what they're going through, whatever's going on around them, whatever they're dealing with, you can never see it through them. You can sit down with them and look at them in the face, and you'll never see they stressing. You'll never see them stressed. Never. They take it and just move on.
Thank you, man. I can't do it. If you want to do it.
Yo eso de los potes grandes.
Okay. Gracias, man.
Marquesotes, pan, galletas y pasteles de toda clase, nacatamales especiales, quesos frescos y embutidos. La Chipiona Bakery, Centro Comercial Managua, módulo 16, teléfono 305-225-1829. 305-225-1829. Hablemos claro, usted tiene que saberlo. Oiga, la propaganda barata no es publicidad. Invierta bien su dinero.
This right here, everybody used to eat back here. Even the people that live upstairs. My grandma would cook for everybody in this house, bro. She still does. That's why she got that mentality, bro. My grandma could feed. My grandparents walk the whole Wynwood. Everybody knows them, and they feed people around here. There's been times where we got extra food, and she goes gives it to people that need it.
That's what
That's what
the community is for, man.
That's why I put that on that Instagram post. I remember Wynwood when it used to be a community, a family. Now it's not that anymore. Now it's just
trying to get on
it's just an art show about this. Like
we came together, we built our like not like as a family, but like as a community.
Yeah,
Spanish.
it was. Wynwood used to be
stable. They come in. Alright, it's good now. Y'all get out of here.
You did what you wanted. You did what you did.
Now that it's nice, y'all get out of here.
Wynwood used to be. That's why it's called Little San Juan. People don't know that. It was Puerto Rican.
Yeah, it was only.
Yeah, it was only. All this neighborhood was Puerto Ricanville.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. And then a little Dominicans came in, and a little bit of Hondurans or Nica, but this majority Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, back in the days.
Back in the days.
90s,
Yeah.
early
90s and all that gangs, all the around here was Puerto Rican ordained. Latin Kings. I remember growing up, Latin Kings, all that was like so strong here.
13.
Yeah. And yeah, it was all Puerto Rican, and then after years go by, then they started moving up. But what I liked about it was that you can go to the dollar store, like it's still there now a little bit, but you can go to the dollar store, you can go over here, and they know it's from Jits. So it's nothing to be like, yo, put this on my tab, or like, I got you when I come back, or they already know what we're gonna do. They just know my grandma. When I go in there, ask how my grandparents doing, or when I buy beer, they be like, oh, it's for your grandpa, right? And I'm like, yeah. And it's like, damn, like, it's gonna be weird, bro, cause this is all they know, bro. My grandma been doing that same route for years, getting out, going to Jabalito, going over there, coming back. They ain't never had to expand. Everything was here in the community.
It's like they force.
Yeah.
Not even asked or nothing. They just like, yo, you gotta go.
They got people coming in here.
And you got people, and they already put the house on the market, and then they already got people from the outside coming in and like
they want
a tour.
us. They want us to give them a tour.
They want us to give them a tour.
Yeah, look at this right here. Yeah, you gonna take this.
Yeah,
y'all gotta get the out, and y'all gotta show the new people.
Yeah, you know how disrespectful that
Yo,
is?
you know how every mother that walk through that door, bro, I make them feel like shit, bro. Yeah, you coming in here, my grandpa been staying for 50 years. You destroying his whole life. Yeah, just come in. Look at everything you finna take from us.
I feel like they know that.
It's like you just taking the rough.
They don't care, bro. I didn't want to do this video, bro. My girl told me to do it. I genuinely didn't want to do this video. I was like, no, I'm not going to show what we're going through. I don't think that's right. I don't think it was right for them. You know, that's our personal business. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she was like, you got to show light into what's going on. Like, you might not be the only one going through that. Gentrification. Like, there's probably people all over the world in the United States going through that right now.
People around the world, people in London, you and everything.
And that probably got to relate to you. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I got to show that because it's real, bro. Y'all don't know. Y'all destroying a family, bro. Look how we gotta move and be in a fast pace and like, oh my God, where we gonna go? Because right every day I wake up, I'm thinking about that. I don't even want to go to work.
Still gotta go.
Yeah, and I gotta live life, but I gotta live life, and in the back of my head, I'm always thinking like, yo, where we finna go? Because the due date's coming up, the houses are expensive. Now they want 3 deposits. It's crazy, bro. Miami's getting more dumb expensive, and it's like, damn, where we gonna go?
It's already expensive.
What that is,
78.
Yeah,
turn around and be like, yo, man, pay up this money.
You know, he saw Miami change. He tells me all the time. I saw it from what it was to what it became now. And to see Wynwood change, and they don't know about gentrification. They don't know what it is. That all that's going on to them is just like,
it's just time.
You know, they pay all that money. That's why you have to own it, bro. And they don't teach us about that.
They for you, man. Like, you cool. You pay that money up for years, bro.
You know, you don't know about gentrification. I mean, you don't know. They don't teach people like.
They don't view it in that light.
Yeah.
That's why.
They don't put it in that light. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like this man came from DR, brought his, traveled in a boat to New York, worked over there, came down, got this house. And I'm telling you, this he said it, 78. So when was your first time coming to 267?
When we did the the Day in the Life project.
Yeah.
And you introduced me to your crib, and then your family, and then you let me in your home so I could document you and your family, just talk about your life and your upbringing.
How was what was like your first time seeing my house and like coming through it? Like what vibe did it give you?
It reminded me of that old school vibe, same thing like my crib, so I could kind of relate to you. You feel me, in the sense of how everything is like very old school. Everything is like back in the 60s. Like I feel like I was in the 60s. It reminded me of a pretty much like a Dominican home. As of, you know, I feel like I was in DR or, you know, any Caribbean place.
And how was you like?
I feel like home, like a very, I felt welcome. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hospitality, a good hospitality.
And how was like my grandparents like? You know, how would you say like when my grandparents met? Or how would you say like they vibe is with you?
For the first time?
Yeah, well not even first time, but like now, even to like from then and now, like
it's all love, pretty much. It's like I'm part of the family type. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Answer questions. Grandparents had tension with both of my parents never mentioned. And I always question why my mom left me, my sister hanging. Left to sea and fled to New York. As a youngin', my heart was torn out daily more. What we do to make her go, love turn so cold.
Marino Moya, 267 Northwest 31st Street, Miami, Florida 33127. December 5th, 2017. Dear Mario, in my letter to you on August 7th, I explained that we were contemplating selling the property that you have been renting for several decades located at 267 Northwest 31st Street. After you received the letter, I received a call from your relative who informed me that you have recently retired and had no intention of purchasing the home that wasn't in good shape. The information is very disturbing and we are disappointed that you have not lived up to your side of the agreement that you had with my father to keep the home in as good of shape when you have agreed to the terms of the rental. This is something that is, if something needed to be done, you would do it or have it done. If the home needed painting, you would paint it. If the roof needed repair, you would have it repaired. Well, this leaves with no alternative except to cancel the rental agreement at the end of the year. The payments that you have been making have hardly covered the cost of the Miami-Dade property taxes and insurance for half a year. You will have until December 31st, 2017 to vacate the property. If the house has not been sold by the 1st of January 2018 and you wish to stay in the house for a month at a time until the home is sold, the rent will be $1,800 per month due on the first day of each subsequent month. While we have the property under the contract with Century 21 Realty and you will have your family and you and your family are still living in the home, I will expect you that you will accommodate the realty companies insuring the property. They will locate a lockbox on near the front of the door, and I would like you to make a key available. If you have any questions, please call me.
Yeah. About the truck. Yeah, they took it off anyway. You don't remember it? They didn't have a horn anymore. Oh, yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's true. We took it off. But still, después, porque sonaba y gastó. That's funny. They took the horn off. Yeah, porque se quedaba pegado. Yeah.
Yeah, and every time you turn the wheel.
Yeah, but they took you to school. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I
He used to drive like 25 miles per hour though.
Oh.
Your grandpa.
15, my father.
We finna get there. We finna get there. Come on, we finna get there.
Apúrate, no, yo no estaba como loco. Yo no voy a matar.
And then we used to put.
In the car and I've been driving the game. Why you going so fast? And then I end up and then I'd be scared to go over 30 because I'd be like watching Papi. I gotta watch the potholes.
Yeah.
Mama be grabbing onto that thing of the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, she drives. She always drives.
She would fall out.
I don't know what she do there.
I be telling her, don't stand there. No, she be grabbing.
When we got in the Uber, she was holding that thing. You see her, right? She was holding the thing like
Yeah,
this.
she was holding the thing.
My other grandma like that too.
She don't remember the one.
I don't know if he holding like she be like hell.
No va a salir. Ah, ya
Alright, so the first question I want to ask you is, what does 267 mean to you?
I feel like you should have asked me this so I could have thought about it beforehand. I don't know. My childhood, stability. Yeah, I mean, it was always here. So.
And what does mommy and papi mean to you? Or what can you tell the people who they were as people?
My mascara is gonna run and I'm gonna look like a raccoon.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I've had a really complicated relationship with my grandparents because I always felt not wanted because I know my mom was gone and I didn't have my dad. So I just felt like I was being raised by these people that weren't my parents. But I guess now that I'm old enough to appreciate it, I feel bad about everything that I put them through. So now, like, this degree that I'm trying to get is more than just a degree. It's, I don't know, they deserve so much. They went through a lot. They've raised everybody. And I guess that the house is maybe part of, like, okay, the house was maybe this third ghost parent that we weren't aware that was here. But you know, the house, it played with us and it protected us and yeah, did a lot of the same things that a parent did. I think we just weren't aware of it until now that we're about to lose it. I've been thinking in cliches a lot this year. So now today's cliche is you never know what you had until you lost it.
The last question I want to ask you is, how do you feel about what's going on? And if you could aware people about gentrification or what it is to go through it.
Oh man, that's funny because I think as soon as I posted about this on Snapchat, that's what the like little quote was. Yay, gentrification. It feels really frustrating. I feel disrespected on behalf of my grandparents. Like, I understand that, you know, we never owned it legally. But for them to be forced out so like unceremoniously, like there's no, you know, my grandpa has been here and he has poured his life into 40 years of this house and 40 years of family, and I feel like that's just gonna be erased. Like, whoever comes after us is not, I mean, we already see it. Somebody's already coming after us and they already don't care that we've been here as long as we did or that a whole family lived here, and you know, just the amount that they're asking to pay and the fact that they're not respecting that you know, I feel really bad for it. I feel like my grandparents worked so hard and the house is going to be taken away, even though I know that it's not ours, but it just feels like it's going to be taken away and they're going to be left with nothing to show for the 40 years of work that they have done in family and in career. They worked hard, and white people, bro. Art Basel, bro. It's not their fault. It's just a shame. I wish that he would at least let them go in peace. You feel me? Like maybe just respect that they want to be here until February and let them go. Like on their own terms. They've put so much time into this. Respect them as people. Just be reasonable. I feel like the guy doesn't have a soul. Like, and then he's doing this over the holidays. Come on, bruh. Really? Not even for Christmas? Like, dang, yeah, it's sad. And that's it, and the stability is gonna be gone. Now what? I was already thinking, like, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna be one of those families that don't see each other for the holidays now, like, and I didn't realize that the house meant all that. Stop talking now.
The year 2003, nowhere near teen, got left in 267. Pops could not take care of little me, so here is 267. Told me, Ray, there's some demons in my mental trying to keep me out the heavens. When you learn who the devil is, trust me, I will answer questions.
So what does 267 mean to you?
267 is what 305 is to everybody else in Miami, basically. So I got 305 and I got 267. Those two are like my numbers.
And what does the house represent? You know, where you coming from?
House,
if you could tell people.
What like what the house is?
Yeah, what the house means to you.
The house like basically roof. I want to say like a lifeline, basically not to me, but like to everybody, friends, family. You know, like lifeline.
And if you could say in short words, what does mommy and papi represent to you in your own eyes? Like, what will you tell the people?
First of all, triple OG all day. Mom and pop, man, they like, you see those movies that be with Madea and all those people? Yeah, basically like that. They the ground folk. They hold everything down on the block. You know, they like take people in, help out, this and that. Yeah.
And what do you feel? How do you feel? Last question is, how do you feel about what's going on with the house?
I mean, I guess it's time to let go, but you know, during the holiday, that's some. But you know, it is what it is. You gotta, you know, the world we live in ain't fair, so. Time to move on.
So, welcome to 267. Basically, it's just home, man. Like, everything I know, everything that made me was in this home, very home, man. I wish I could put in so many words what this house means to me, but it's just everything, you know. I learned how to fight here. I learned how to rap here. I learned how to I learned how to do what I was supposed to do here, you feel me? And I don't know how to explain it, but if it wasn't for my grandparents taking me in when that moment where I didn't have nowhere else to go, and they took me in and, you know, they made me who I am, you know, from my grandmother waking me up every morning to go to school, putting clothes on me, feeding me, to my grandpa going to work, coming back from Coca-Cola, bringing all type of Coca-Cola bottles and, you know, making sure we had something to eat, making sure he had beer.
And you know, it was never perfect. I don't think no family is perfect. That doesn't exist. But it was home, man, and it's what made me who I am today and made me walk through life, and I could walk with firm. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, it's hard, you know, that it's all going to go away, and we can't do nothing much to fight back for it. But through all these years, you know, I guess it built me to this moment in life right now to either break me or make me, but it built me to this moment right now, and I'm thankful for it. It lasted long, and you know, if I could do anything for it not to happen how it's happening, I would give it my all, but I don't have no control over that. And you know, I just want to say 267 is love, it's family, and it's forever, man, and nobody gonna take that away from me. It's home forever, no matter where it goes, no matter when Miami changes, how many years it go through, if they knock it down and rebuild it, this is forever gonna be home. That's it. Yeah. Came from 1-267. Yeah. Everything made me into success. Yeah. Grandpa, I love you. Everything I am and what made me came from that 267. All of my ambitions and my dreams started in 267. Went through so much pain and shed much tears all in that 267. Till the day I die and spread my wings, I'm reppin' 267. Everything I am and what made me came from that 267. All of my ambitions and my dreams started in 267. Went through so much pain and shed much tears all in that 267. Till the day I die and spread my rings, I'm reppin' 267.